Yo, what's good? Welcome back to another TikTok compilation, man. Okay, let's make today a good one. We back with the one video a day. Okay, I'm gonna try to upload like around 8 every day, and then that's about it. Just make sure you have your post notifications on so you can know when I post. I know like some clips, like the creepy clips, I'm trying to do more creepy, but it's hard to find that right now. So we're gonna have to just deal with what I got for right now. We're gonna try our best to make sure some creepy clips get in there also. But anyway, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into the video. Alright, let's see what's going on in here.
The Ukrainian government got caught hiding the last short-faced bear, a 25-feet beast, deep within the abandoned zones of Chernobyl in the 1990s. The government embarked on secret excavations. They constructed a massive underground facility, concealed beneath layers of rubble and decay. This secret facility was codenamed Zone Q3. They were searching for possible species that might have evolved due to the radioactivity in the region, and they found something unbelievable. All this astonishing discovery was unveiled when Russian secret agent Vladimir Putin revealed it just weeks ago. On September 9th, Vladimir, on a secret mission from Moscow, was crossing the empty lands of Chernobyl. While trekking, he stumbled upon a concealed underground gate, a grand gateway leading below the radiated ground. Upon entry, he was surrounded by the stone walls of an immense underground facility. With only a lantern in hand, Vladimir delved deeper. As he progressed, the magnitude of the place astounded him. On one of the walls, he spotted an engraving, Zone Q3, Danger, Government Personnel Only. The facility had viewing portals offering a restricted sight. As he neared one, a deep growl echoed from below. He was nearly 900 feet below the surface, and descending further seemed dangerous. Looking through the portal, he was utterly stunned. A giant bear, larger than any known species, appeared in the dim light. This titanic beast had to be at least 25 feet tall. Vladimir swiftly captured footage with his camera. He uploaded the clip online, and it became a sensation. We can't display.
Yo, 25 feet is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Dang.
Play the clip on TikTok. If you want to see the footage, press this icon, then more, then photos.
Today's high school students have the same anxiety levels as insane asylum patients in the 1950s. Scary facts you didn't know, part 1. When you feel your stomach drop while on a roller coaster, you're actually feeling your organs moving. More than 250,000 deaths are caused by medical error each year. You can see who's blocked you on TikTok. By clicking share, slide to the very end and click more. Then click blocked. And if nothing pops up, that means no one has blocked you yet. Brains taste like ice cream. If you look at a mirror in a dimmed room for 10 minutes, your brain will start to get bored and start imagining yourself as someone else.
How would you know that brains taste like ice cream though? That's crazy, bro.
Only 1% of people can do this. Try typing your name with your phone upside down. No cheating. The Mandela effect is when many people remember an event or fact incorrectly.
That right there, I definitely believe in that. The Mandela effect. Definitely believe in that, man. I'm trying to figure out what's the difference between these two, though. Part of the color. Kit Kat. I don't know. It's probably just a glitch in the Matrix. That's really all it probably is.
Making us question the reliability of human memory and shared perception. There are diseases and conditions for which there is currently no known cure. Sleep paralysis is when someone wakes up but can't move, often with hallucinations or a sense of something ominous nearby, causing intense fear.
Basically, the old system, the old way of existing that worked for a certain amount of time where mankind was under this sort of control, where we were taught to go to school, work super hard, and then save a pension. Do all of these things doesn't work because it was never designed for the human being. So a lot of people are experiencing so much exhaustion, so much just tiredness and no will to live or pursue anything. And the reason for that, I strongly believe, is that there is a new world that is being birthed and brought to us, but the period of shifting in between the two can be so confusing, especially when the news are not talking about it, because there are still a lot of people who are totally unconscious of this event that's currently happening. It's not like it'll happen, it's happening now.
Electrical stuff like fruits and vegetables. Not only got 4K, not designed to eat meat. If it was, you would have a mouthful of canines. We made no mistakes when we designed these avatars. Look at the shark's mouth, full of canines. Look at a lion mouth, full of canines. Now look at your mouth. You got 4 canines out on flat teeth in your mouth. You supposed to be eating vegetation, fruits. That's all electrical. Cause you are electricity. But if you put meat into you, that's dead energy. So they fed us, they trained us to eat meat. We ate all this meat and it deadened our energy. Keep you dead. You can't even vibrate. You can't even tell. You can't teleport. You can't tap to nothing about yourself because, like they say, you are what you eat. So if we want you dead, we'll feed you dead flesh. The oppressor want us dead, so he fed us dead flesh. Get it?
The dark truth behind Easter. Watch this.
Why do we celebrate Easter? Why do you hide eggs and bunny rabbits? Well, think about what bunny rabbits are known for. Humping. Dude, you put 2 rabbits together, dude, next thing you know, there's 100. And then the Easter eggs is fertility. It was for the god of Ishtar. Isn't that crazy? Most people don't know that. Way back in the day, they celebrated by having orgies and making babies. So 9 months later, they could sacrifice those babies to Horus, the sun god, who was born December 25th, by the way. Now, when do they say Jesus was born? December 25th. He wasn't. And everybody knows that. You go ask any biblical scholar, they will say he was not born in December 25th. Then why are we celebrating Christmas?
Here's the truth behind Ring Around the Rosie. We've all played Ring Around the Rosie, but it's not what you think. The game was originally based off the Black Plague. Pocketful of Posies referred to hiding roses in your pockets to hide the smell of decomposing bodies. And Ashes refers to the cremated bodies who were spread around town by ashes. And We All Fall Down refers to the certain death of anybody who caught the plague.
The dark truth behind Coca-Cola has finally been revealed. Coca-Cola is one of the most famous brands in the world.
Stop drinking pop. Stop. This is your sign. Stop drinking it.
And for many people, Coca-Cola is a symbol of happiness with its famous slogan, Open Happiness. But what if I told you there's a much darker side to the drink company you don't know about? First, let's talk about the ingredients. Coca-Cola contains high levels of sugar, which can lead to a range of health problems. These include obesity, type 2 diabetes, and tooth decay. The drink also contains caffeine, which can be addictive and cause negative side effects such as insomnia, anxiety, and heart palpitations. But it's not just the ingredients that are a cause for concern. In the past, the company has been accused of undermining labor rights, including the use of child labor and suppressing unionization. Additionally, Coca-Cola has been criticized for its environmental impact. The company's production processes use a large amount of water, which can lead to scarcity in local communities. So now I want you to comment whether your opinion has changed on Coca-Cola, or whether you'll still be drinking it.
Who was the real Barney? We all know this dinosaur from our imagination, but did you know that Barney had a much darker past? Well, you see, this photo was captured many years before Barney was on television, showing a man who would dress up in this costume to play with kids at the playground. Now, we don't know what the costume man's true intentions were, but it was alleged that the 25 kids who went missing were last seen with this character. Until this day, neither the kids nor man has ever been caught. Some say that this man is the same man who plays Barney on the kids' television show in order to continue what he was doing, which begs the question.
Did you know Bikini Bottom is based on a real place? Between 1946 and 1958, the American government dropped at least 23 nuclear bombs at a location known as Bikini Atoll. The characters are all dressed as though it's the 1950s because the plot of the show is a documentary about sea life that has been genetically altered.
Do you want to know the real reason why you shouldn't be on birth control? Women on birth control make massively different mate choices. There was this experiment called the sweaty t-shirt study. Basically, they took a bunch of guys who weren't allowed to wear cologne or deodorant for a week. Then they were all given these white cotton t-shirts and they were forced to run on a treadmill for a certain amount of time. Then those white t-shirts were put into a plastic bag and then given to a random group of women. The women then took the t-shirts and rated them on which scent they found the most attractive. attractive. But here's what's interesting. The men that they found the most attractive were those who had the biggest difference in their immune system profile. So if me and a guy had two very different immune systems and we had a kid, our child would be very well protected against many different diseases, as opposed to if we had two similar immune system profiles. But what's really scary is that the women in the study who were on birth control either randomly selected their mate or chose one that went completely against their reproductive success.
Guys, this is a dark truth about Social Security. According to Fidelity Investments, the average person receives about $1,500 a month as soon as they retire. If you're employed, you're paying 6.2% of your check yearly. And if you're self-employed, you pay about 12.4% yearly. So on average, people are paying about $4,000 to $5,000 a year for your whole life on money you're not guaranteed to receive. So instead of doing that doesn't work, you put your money into tax-free plan. If the family does the same thing by retirement age, they're gonna receive $840,000 of tax-free money, and if they were to pass away, the family gets $1.24 million. So you tell me, would you rather receive $1,500 a month? If the person passes, you receive nothing, or receive this lump sum of cash. You can disperse it annually, monthly, and if something happens, your family is taken care of. If you have questions, send me a message.
Planets are actually fallen angels. We all know that in the beginning, God created the sun, the moon, and the stars. But nowhere in the Bible does it mention anything about planets. So, what are they really? Well, you see, in the book of Ezekiel, angels are actually described to look like this. And if you look at stars from a telescope, it looks a little like this. And if we compare the structures, doesn't this structure remind you of a planet? There are many instances in the Bible mentioning angels falling from heaven, but referring to them as stars. And in ancient text, gods of the past have been described so many times to have fallen from the sky. So is this just a coincidence? Or does this theory convince you that?
It's right there. Need your help.
感受很累，很累，很辛苦，真的很辛苦。
现在工作到几点？2、3点啊。
These people who are working 75-hour weeks are making about 2 to 6 cents per article of clothing.
Let's be more mindful, Shein. Let's be responsible. That's all I'm asking.
Shein is one of the most deceptive brands. They constantly dodge questions about their working conditions and steal from small artists who can't defend themselves. The public is convinced that these Shein workers need our help. They are working 75-hour-long weeks with little to no pay, and the clothing that Shein has been selling us is slowly poisoning us.
Shein is the fastest growing fast fashion brand on the planet. I'm here in the
Order
Shein
from
Hall,
us, Shein.
selling cheap clothes in every colour, size and design. You can't finish Shein like you can't finish TikTok.
From the point of view of marketing, they have absolutely nailed it.
Shein have taken...
I'm not gonna lie, I ordered a couple stuff off of there too. Not gonna lie. But I didn't know it was bad like this. This was going on.
The fast fashion model of producing clothes and put it on steroids.
This year, the company was valued at £84 billion.
他们的工作一般是17到18个小时。
这个是要等货的，不能等的。
I'm a conspiracy theorist to a degree. Like when I connect dots that maybe shouldn't be connected. Like when I see that they put every black man in the movies in a dress at some point in their career. This happened to me. I'm doing a movie with Martin. So I walk in a trailer. I'm like, man, this must be the wrong trailer because there's a dress in here. So the writer comes in. We got this hilarious scene where Martin's sneaking out of jail. So he disguises you as a prostitute. And he put this dress on. And what? The prostitute? Nah, I'm not doing that. I don't feel comfortable with that. That should have been in the discussion. What? You don't feel comfortable with it? I mean, it's a hilarious bit. All the greats have done it. Because I don't feel comfortable wearing a dress. Oh, come on, Dave. Listen, we got it all set up. We're supposed to shoot. Every minute you waste costs this much money. No, the pressure comes in. He said, I'm not wearing no dress, man. I'm funnier than a dress. Oh, gosh, this guy's so difficult. And then I started thinking about all the comics that I've seen. Man, strong brothers, why are they putting us in these dresses? The minute it was clear, I was adamant. I'm not wearing a dress. I'm not wearing the dress. All right, fine. Think of something else. You gotta take a step.
We now know that Ruby duct taped her two youngest children's wrists and ankles, and they weren't being fed. Ruby also accused one of her daughters of faking an eating disorder, and she told the public that she was lying about it. She regularly denied her children food. There's one video where she denied them breakfast until they had done all of their chores. And she was laughing, and she admits that she was starving them. Ruby filmed extremely private moments of her children's lives for her vlog channel, including her daughter's first time shaving. Her daughter looked uncomfortable. In some of these videos, the kids even say, "Hey, can you please not film this? I feel really uncomfortable." And she's like, "Stop it, stop it." She would constantly criticize her daughter's weights on camera. She would constantly make different types of threats about how she would not feed her children. Like once they were play fighting, and she was like, "If you guys don't stop that, I'm gonna take away your food privileges." Food privileges? Like what? In many videos, Sherry would be seen looking after the children, dressing them, doing their hair, doing what a mother should be doing to her siblings, while Ruby was just filming it and vlogging and not really paying attention. She has 8 kids. Like, get off the camera. Let me know if you want me to give you updates on her arrest, and follow my TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube for more. It really helps when you interact.
Creepy facts that you'll wish weren't true. The last one is shocking. In the event that the moon landing failed, NASA's plan was to end all communication with the astronauts, leaving them up there stranded with no Earth contact. Now you can check if your phone is spying on you. Simply click share, then click more. If you see an app you don't recognize before your contacts, it is recording you. Medical errors claim over 250,000 lives every single year. In 1872, a ship, the Mary Celeste, was found abandoned in the middle of calm seas in the Atlantic. All the food and cargo on board were found in place, but the entire crew and one lifeboat was missing. They were never found. What do you think caused them to abandon ship? Comment your theory. Before the last fact, please follow us to support future videos and learn every day.
Imagine being up there.
In 1962, a plane carrying 2 nukes crashed over North Carolina, accidentally dropping their payload. One nuke completed 7 of the 8 required steps for detonation before hitting a single failsafe, preventing disaster.
The cells of your body are constantly dying and being renewed, being replaced with new cells. But now these new cells are created out of the nature of your thought. That lets me know I'd better get busy and think right thoughts. I'd better think healthy thoughts, because my word is created. You see, that's the word being made flesh. Your body of flesh, your body of affairs, and your world of circumstances are all created out of your word. What you think, what you say, and what you feel about yourself.
Conspiracy theory and a conspiracy are 2 different things.
Well, conspiracy theory is just a term. The propaganda machine that we call the CIA coined that term. In the 60s, when Kennedy was assassinated, anybody who could read between the lines and exercise any amount of critical thinking skills was labeled and shamed publicly in all sorts of campaigns and ways by politicians and people of influence. And they called them conspiracy theorists. Wear your tinfoil hat and be a conspiracy theorist.
Ever touch me in your life. Don't ever touch me in your life. Alright, what you want me to say? Shout out to the kingdom of Kush. Shout out to the kingdom of Kush. Business.
Here we can see the dark arts of black magic in full effect. A woman scorned by her husband uncovered secrets of cheating and disloyalty. Went to see a necromancer to do something about it. She asked the necromancer to reveal the unloyal husband's true self. She often referred to him as a cow because of his dirty lifestyle. So the necromancer done his job. Gave the cheater the legs and tail of a cow. What do you think about this video? We must admit, the man's moans sound slightly like a cow, but at the same time, how easy is it for anyone to pretend to be a cow?
There are hidden subliminal messages everywhere. So check this out. You got Balenciaga. Alright, so Bale, and see Aga. Look what it means. Baal is the king. Alright, known as the Lord of Destruction. This is a false god that they worship. Alright, we got Nickelodeon. Alright, we'll translate that one. Nickelodeon. I don't care about God. Nickelodeon. So every time we heard that as a kid, there was a subliminal message being planted in our subconscious mind. Right, this is because words cast spells, right? Spelling. Right, the Bible says death and life are in the power of the tongue. Right, we look at Taco Bell, doesn't look too suspicious right now, but you're looking at a reptilian eye, or the eye of Horus. Right, they're letting us know who's really running the show behind the scenes.
100.
Right, we all know Disney. Right, there's a hidden message in the Disney logo, 666. Right, and then we do Disney. It means to the gods.
Put it right in our
Right, we know that we have one God, and the Bible says, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me." Right, they worship false gods. Right, here's another one. We got Monster Energy. Right, this is what a 6 looks like in Hebrew. Right, there's 3 of those on the Monster Energy logo. Right, 666 or Vav Vav Vav. We know the number of the beast is 603 right, or 666. And notice how they have a cross, right, in their logo. So when you point that upside down to drink it, you're pointing an upside down cross at yourself. I could go on all day with these. The message is, watch what you're putting in your eyes, what you're putting in your ears, what you're putting in your mouth, what you're eating. Because there's witchcraft and spells everywhere. And I just pray right now for all of you watching, that God gives you the true discernment of what to stay away from.
They just be trying to make everything evil. You know what I'm saying?
And I just pray for spiritual protection over you. In Jesus' name, amen. God bless you guys. Don't forget to like and follow for more truth, and I'll see you all in the next one.
They just found a petrified angel in Russia.
What? Dude, that's crazy. Tell me all about it.
This gravel mine.
With you so far, what were they doing at the gravel mine?
Well, these people were mining whatever.
Mining or whatever. God, I probably could have guessed that one.
Found down there was this. The fallen angel statue? And they're saying that's not a statue.
Oh my god. Here's the debunking part. You think this is a fallen angel? Well, you should look up because you're not going to believe it, but somebody wrote gullible on the ceiling. Milo, people don't actually believe this. They're just clout chasers with a podcast.
Simpsons predicted all this shit, bro. That they were going to find that? Yeah. No way.
An angel?
What's going on, bro? I don't get how they predict all this stuff.
Please, The Simpsons control. They don't predict. It's not predictions, it's planning. Gave me a strong, dark, weird, cold feeling. I'd like to put emotion on the table. In the interest of the intellectual integrity of all mankind, I think we need to have mandatory background checks for anyone wanting to buy podcast equipment. If a 20-something walks into a Best Buy and asks where the microphones are, he should have to do more paperwork than buying a firearm.
Bro, I promise y'all, no rapper's fall off has ever hurt me more than Roddy Ricch's. Because at one point in time, he was supposed to be the golden boy. He was at the top of the music industry. I remember back in 2018 when he dropped Feed the Streets 2 with songs like Die Young and Every Season on it. I told everyone I knew, I said give it 1 year. Give it 1 year and this guy's gonna be at the top of the music industry. Then only 1 year later, he drops Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial, one of the greatest debut albums in the last 5 years. And it is currently still the longest running #1 debut rap album since 2003. This album had The Box on it, which is a platinum song. You know who has platinum songs? Beyonce, Jay-Z, Kanye, Elvis, Michael Jackson. Like normal artists do not get platinum songs. He got it on his first album. But then quarantine happens and he doesn't drop an album for almost 2 years. And then when he finally comes out, everyone's hyping him up. They're saying, man, Roddy's back. We know Roddy's going to deliver. And then he drops Live Life Fast, one of the most lackluster albums I have ever heard. And my boy just has not been able to recover from that one mid album. He dropped another mixtape after it. He dropped a couple singles and people are still saying he fell off. And now it's getting to the point where even his old fans are treating him like he a bum, telling him it's time to just put the mic down, which is crazy. Bro, I'm telling you, if you would have told me back in 2020 that Roddy Ricch would fall off in less than a year, bro, I would not believe it.
What was weird about Antarctica? There's nothing there.
So if you want to go see the emperor penguins or all of the wildlife that is available, you can't go to the interior of Antarctica, which is where we were. It's a full-on camp, fully set up, like library, indoor packing area for us to do our parachutes, bathrooms, showers, really nice tents. It's fully established. There's a blue ice runway. We flew in on a 757.
What's a blue ice runway?
The runway you land on is straight fucking ice. It's crazy.
Holy shit, you just land on ice?
Straight up blue ice. Those are the tents we were staying in right there. That one that's hovering over there. Those are the kind of tents that we were staying in. Underneath that jacket is a t-shirt. And I'm wearing the long sleeve because I didn't want exposure to the sun. And that's what, like, wrapping your face too. Like, the sun down there will absolutely nuke you.
Really?
Yeah. And this is probably like, I don't know, this could be fucking 3 a.m. The sun just never goes down.
How much food do they have up there?
As much as you could possibly want. They had a full, like, dining facility. The setup there is unbelievable.
And they never have any wildlife up there ever?
There's millions upon millions of penguins, but there's no food source in the interior.
What the fuck is that, fool? Boy, that shit's dropping on Earth, nigga. Whoa! Nah! Hey, bro, it's gonna start shaking. Hey, bro, that might be a plane, fool. But that might be a plane, gang.
That's crazy.
Boy, y'all, what the fuck?
It's about to hit. It hit. It already hit. I know it hit. That shit just hit.
What the fuck?
The stores. No.
Damn, I wish I had my phone now.
The stores, nigga. No, that's not even stores. They're actual fuck, bro.
No, one's moving right now, bro.
Dude, you just caught this motherfucker.
Look, it's moving again. It's moving again.
Things, bro. It disappeared. Oh, there you go.
What the fuck?
This nigga stupid.
He's lying like shit, bro. That's in space. That's look at that. Look.
That's Roach Airlines.
Oh, Roach Airlines, this nigga
Look how fast they're
done.
moving.
But look how fast it's moving.
Oh, they're
Boy, it's
following
going
each
straight
other.
down.
They're following each other, cuz. West side.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is that?
Nigga.
Following each other. Hey, now
There's more.
Nigga on the dead homies, nigga. That shit was on fire. I swear to
It was
God.
on fire like a fucking.
Yeah, it was like a little mirror.
Meteors are moving around quick as fuck. And then it turned.
Bro,
into
that
a
shit is
star.
following each other, bro.
That
Bro,
one's
what the
moving
fuck?
Too. What is that?
Nah, that's not no planes, bro. Cause that shit was just on fire, bro. On the hood it was.
Now, what in the shrine head, voodoo doll, satanic worship is going on here? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Drake and this is rapper 21 Savage. And this is the doorbell right outside of Drake's estate. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you see there? This is the head of 21 Savage, the man who Drake is standing next to here in this photo. Drake put this man's head, he took a digital scan of this man's head and he placed it on his doorbell. Somebody in God's green earth, please justify and explain this one to me. If this is not some demonic, ritualistic, satanic crap, tell me what this is. This is not normal. This is not something that friends do with one another's faces. This is not appeasing. This is not flattering. This is just simply downright creepy. Bruh, I don't care how close y'all are. I don't care how many albums or songs you got together. Heck, I don't even care if y'all sleeping with one another. This one right here, fam, ain't normal. Bro, this is like some shrine, idol worship, satanic ritual type stuff. I mean, look at the sculpture. It even looks wicked and evil. Look at how dark that is. Look at his eyes. What is that? Blood dripping from his face? This is 100% satanic. He didn't even choose a flattering photo or image. This is just straight darkness. Yeah, dark. Kind of like this album cover for Drake's new album, For All the Dogs. Yeah, this, ladies and gentlemen, is supposed to be a dog. A dog with sharp ears and red eyes. A dog that Drake is trying to justify being drawn and making his album cover because his son drew it. But this was not the original dog that his son drew. Drake inverted this image and made the background black and made the eyes red. So even if his son did draw this dog, which looks dark in the first place, I mean, what is a child doing drawing an image of a dog looking like this? Why would Drake then go and convert the background to be black and turn the eyes of the dog red? Yeah, we know the truth, fam. It's all tied into all that six god worshiping you're doing. This was actually one of this man's album covers. praying hands to a 6. Wow. I wonder what 6 that might signify.
If the devil's in the details and I'm satanic, it means they're satanic and they worship Satan on the regular. If that's not enough, listen to these lyrics. To the Most High, I'm forever indebted. I know I gotta pay something. I know that day's coming. I put it all in the music because if I don't say it here, then I won't say nothing. Coming. He's letting us know that he's engaged in certain things that you just can't come back from. And probably one of those things is selling his soul. And they put it all in the music because if they don't say it there, then they're not saying anything. Got a Billboard melody.
Yeah, it's muted for copyright.
The other, and he didn't even have to die. This is exactly what goes on in Hollywood. But if the devil's in the details and I'm
October 14th, solar eclipse will open up the portal to hell. You can't feel it? The alerts that came to everyone's cell phone, it was supposed to last for 10 days, from the 4th to the 14th. The solar eclipse is on the 14th. This is not no normal solar eclipse. This is the ring of fire. Remember this movie right here, The Hunger Games, when she was in the ring of fire? They always tell us the truth. What people don't know is on October 4th, CERN actually activated their machine and they opened up another portal. Not just any portal, but they opened up a different dimension. They are trying to let the Antichrist free. It's a reason Israel is in the news everywhere. Do you know what Israel really mean, or the Star of David? Once you understand what the Star of David really mean, and once you know that there are no vowels in Hebrew, so when you look at the word David and remove the vowels, which is A and I, you get the word DVD. This is a hologram. We live in a DVD matrix control system. Everything is a hologram. The DVD world. Not just the DVD, but Saturn. Saturn controls everything we do. Pay attention to the way Saturn look. And pay attention to the CD or the DVD. It kind of look the same. The portals to hell is now open. The Antichrist is now walking with all of us. But if you don't have a high vibration, you will never understand this. What's going on is way deeper. But I'm on TikTok, so I can't speak about everything I want to speak about. But you can go to the bio and download my ebook. Everything is in there. You hear about all these events like the super moon or the harvest moon or the full moon. These are really events that's taking place in the heavens. If you can read the stars, you can read the future. The signs of the last days will always be written in the stars. We are really stars. We just don't remember. And this is why they say you can never get lost if you follow the North Star. This is the reason why we are lost in the world right now, because we always got our heads down with our cell phones like this instead of looking up at the heavens. In 2028, this system is really going to fall, but who's going to rebuild it? Once again, you can go to the bio and click on the link and get the ebook if you want to understand this step-by-step guide and how to really activate your chakras so you can be prepared for what's going on. Download the ebook.
Gosh, good video, man. Good video, man. Now that we have made it to the end, make sure you guys like the vid, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and do that, man. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.